And oh yeah, did you guys see that my hair is purple? I didn't talk about that. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, which I should actually be welcoming myself back to my channel because it's been a hot minute since I have been here and I just can't seem to get my stuff together. So maybe one day I will, I don't know. But I am here today with a little Sephora VIB 20% sale, which was so exciting, by the way. I was on a no buy until the end of the year, forgetting about the 20% sale, and then it comes up and I'm like, oh, so now I gotta break my no buy, because what's the point in waiting until January to buy stuff that you could have bought on sale, right? Isn't the point here to save money? So that was my logic into breaking my no buy until the end of the year. So let me show you a few things that I bought, and actually I'm going to show you some extra stuff that I bought not in the sale, but I'll show you that at the end of the video. Now I know you guys have been seeing VIB sales left and right and are probably dizzy and tired of watching these videos, but I wanted to share what I got with you, and let's get into it. So the first thing I'm going to show you guys is one of the main reasons why I wanted to shop the sale and why I wanted to take advantage of the sale, and it was for this Tarte pinup blush palette. When they came out with their holiday palette last year, their blush palette, I did not pick it up for whatever reason, and I have regretted it ever since. Until this day, I am regretting not buying it. So I knew for sure I wanted to take advantage and pick this one up. And I just love blush palettes. I don't know what it is. I like palettes, period. I can't be that type of person to say, well, blush palettes are my favorite, or eye palettes are my favorite, or lipsticks are my favorite, or because I love everything. So I'm a sucker for everything. So this is what the palette looks like, and I'm pretty sure you've seen it everywhere. It looks like a little clutch, and it has these two little hair fancy bobby pins, and then you open it up. And this is what the inside of the palette looks like. Very pretty. So you have all your blushes, and I don't know if this would be considered a blush. For me, for my skin tone, this is more of a highlight color, even though it doesn't have any shimmer or anything. It is supposed to be a blush, but I don't think it'll look like a blush on me, so we'll see. So very excited to have picked this up, which 5 minutes after the sale started online, it was completely sold out. So I actually had to go in the store, which is very dangerous because this was the only thing I was going to buy. So I told my husband, this is the only thing I want. And then I had to go in the store, and who can go in that store and just pick up one thing? I can't. At least I can't do that. So anyways, so then the next thing I was looking at was this Kat Von D star-studded eyeshadow book. And Kat Von D has to be one of my favorite brands. I know that Lorac, whatever, is my favorite eyeshadow brand, but my next brand would be Kat Von D. I love her eyeshadows, and I own the majority of her palettes. Last year I didn't buy her holiday palette, and I wasn't gonna buy this one either, but then I was like, how can that be my favorite brand? And I don't buy the holiday palette, which is so cute. So I went ahead and I picked it up, and it is just so beautiful. I'm sure you've seen it a bunch of times. It's just like this. It has a little star thing, and it's sort of, I don't know what this is called. It just, you can feel. And then you open it and you have your mirror here and all the eyeshadows here with this cover on it and the names on it. It's just so pretty and beautiful and colorful and neutral. I don't use much colors, but I like to see some colors in my palette. Is that weird? So yeah, I went ahead and bought this palette. So the next thing I picked up was this little Too Faced melted lipsticks set. And I do own one of their melted lipsticks, and I did want to try other ones. I just figured this would be a better value because I think this was like $25. And even though you get smaller sizes in the lippies, I figured, you know, when do you really go through a whole tube of, especially liquid lipsticks that are so pigmented and saturated that I don't think I would go through a whole one of these. Maybe, depends how much I like it. So I'm excited to try. I've already tried one of the shades, so I'm excited to try especially this berry colored one. So excited about that. Another thing I picked up at the store was I did need a beauty blender, and this is actually another one of the things that I wanted to buy when I was at the store. It's not in here because I'm using it and it's in my bathroom and it's all dirty and blah. So I did buy this little set, and it came with a little solid cleanser and the beauty blender for $25. So I was gonna buy the big size, the regular sized cleanser, but the girl was like, oh, we have this little set out now. And I thought better to buy this and try out the cleanser instead of spending $40 to buy both. So that was a good little deal. Hey guys, so I'm back. I had to charge up my battery. And I just discovered that I could charge and record at the same time, which is pretty cool. So I had to change the angle a little bit, so sorry about that. So let's continue. So one of the things that I saw at the register that caught my interest was the Kat Von D Immortal Lash and Line Kit, and it was only $20, and it brings a full-size mascara. I think it's a full-size mascara and the tattoo liner right here. And I've always wanted to try their tattoo liner because so many people rave about it. And I figured that this would be the perfect moment to buy it. Now I will say I don't like the mascara too much, which I have already tried, but I am liking the tattoo liner a lot. So I'm really glad I picked this up. I did also pick up this. It was with my points, which I never use my points. I just rack and rack and rack up my points, and I never see anything interesting enough for me to get with my points. But they did have this Urban Decay Obsessions little palette there, and I think it was 500 points, and I thought it was so cute and cool. So I went ahead and spent my 500 points and picked up this little palette. It comes with 4 eyeshadows and a zero pencil, which I love. So I thought this was a cool little kit for just 500 points, so I did pick that up. Now I also, I did a purchase at the store, and then I did a purchase online on the last day of the sale because I was sort of like on the fence on buying this next product I'm going to show you. And then the last minute I was like, you know what? I know I'm going to make up my mind when the sale is over and I'm going to go ahead and buy it. So I might as well just purchase it now and just deal with it. You know, because what's the point of paying full price on something? Hello. So the product that I'm talking about is the NARS Virtual Domination Cheek Palette. And I'm so excited about this, and I am so glad that I ended up buying it because I knew, just like the Tarte one last year, that I was going to regret it. Because I did buy last year's NARS palette, and I love it. But what really pushed me to buy this palette was that it had the I think it's almost a full size or a full size bronzer, and then the blushes were almost full size. So that was a pretty good deal, I think. And so excited that I picked this up. Other things that I purchased online, because like who goes online and orders just one thing out of the Sephora 20% sale? Like, that's just like going into the store and buying one thing. It's just unheard of. So I remember being at the store and looking at this palette and thinking it was just so beautiful. And I just didn't buy it because I've never tried anything from this brand. And it's the Stila Eyes Are the Window Shadow Palette in Soul. And I remember thinking it's such a beautiful palette, but I had just never bought anything from this brand. I've never tried their eyeshadows or anything. So when I was purchasing online, I'm like, well, this is the moment to do it. If I'm going to try something, this is the moment to do it. Let's take advantage and just bite the bullet and do it. So this is what the palette looks like. I mean, so beautiful. Like, who wouldn't buy this? And then the inside comes with one of those little protective color covers. It says, since love grows within you, so beauty grows. For love is the beauty of the soul, St. Augustine. So that's pretty cute. And then it has like the whole side of this is a full mirror. And then look at these colors. How beautiful. Oh my gosh, it's like the perfect neutral palette ever, because you can never have too many neutral palettes in your collection, I think. That was it for the sale. That is all I purchased at Sephora, which like the day after I was like, I should have bought this and I should have bought that, and I started watching all these haul videos and I was like, why didn't I buy that? And I should have bought that and I should have bought that, but I didn't, so here we are. And now the next couple of things that I'm going to show you, I did purchase at an earlier time, and I just wanted to share it with you. So one of the things that I had bought when it first came out, just because I loved last year's, and again, this was another palette that I just was not going to buy because I figured, okay, I had last year's and it was pretty and I just didn't need another one. But there was one particular thing in the palette that just I couldn't pass it by, and that is the Everything Nice Too Faced holiday palette. Which, how cute is this? And the A Few of My Favorite Things palette from last year is one of my favorite palettes in my collection, so I was like, why not? And I bought it. It's just so cute. And then it comes with these eyeshadow shades, peekaboo, and then these the bronzer and these blushes. Now the thing that really pushed me to buy it is the Papa Don't Preach blush. I feel like I'm crooked, like, so it was the Papa Don't Preach blush. I just fell in love with it and I'm like, I have to have it, and so that's what pushed me to buy this whole entire palette. But it is so cute. This year it came with some brushes right here, which I haven't used yet, but I thought that was a nice little detail, and I've already used this palette. It's awesome. I love it. If you have the chance to get it, I recommend it. And then I was lucky enough to purchase the Lorac Pro Mega Pro. And Lorac is one of those, it's one of my favorite eyeshadow brands. I just think that her shadows are amazing, amazing, top quality, my favorite. Weirdly enough, Lorac being one of my favorite brands, I don't own any of the other pro palettes, not even the 1 nor the 2, which is completely weird because you would think I would own them, and I do want to purchase them. It's just been other things that I wanted to purchase on my list, and I just never went ahead and purchased it. But oh my gosh, I am in love with this palette. I'm sure you've seen it everywhere. It is gorgeous, 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 and it has every color that you could ever want or need in a look. I mean, like this, I wouldn't travel with it just because I would be afraid of like breaking it or losing it or something happening to it, so I wouldn't travel with it. But if you were to travel, this would be the palette to take because it just has everything that you could even ever want. Imagine anything that you could ever want. And I'm really hoping, just for that purpose alone, I'm really hoping that they would make this permanent, because I just feel like if something happens to this, like that's it, you're out of luck. You can't find it anywhere. So I feel like you really have to guard this with your life and not take it anywhere so that nothing happens to it. And then another thing that I wanted to share with you that I did buy, I mean, this was long ago, but I'm in love with it, and it's the Tamana Anastasia palette. I know this is old news, I've had it forever, but I just wanted to go ahead and throw it in here. I don't know if you could still find this. I mean, if you can, I would purchase it because it is just so cute. I love the colors in it. Some warm colors. You have one or two colorful colors, and I love this palette. And it does come with a little brush and then a mirror on the other side. The mirror, it's not the best, but whatever. I'm buying it for the eyeshadows, not the mirror. And I just love the packaging also, like warm colors. And it's just, I feel like it's perfect for the fall time, even though we're almost maybe a month away from the winter. But whatever. Oh, did you hear my neck crack? That was weird. So yeah, that is everything that I bought in my Sephora VIB sale, and some little extras that I threw in there, some little extra credit, I don't know. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys are having a great week so far, and I hopefully will see you soon. Bye. I don't know what to say.